There's my soap setting up. I want to take time right now, excuse me, and I want to mention that DIY gifts and how people make fun of people that make homemade gifts. Well, people say, well, it's cheap. Not necessarily. The ingredients for making certain things and, the materials. Two, it takes time. That ain't going to happen overnight. Well, literally it is. It's going to harden up overnight, probably be ready. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll come out of there and I can keep this one. That's mine. Because it's not full. And deformed. I keep all the deformed things. The imperfect things. Because what the hell, we need them anyway. Probably make another batch tomorrow of the shea, oatmeal butter, and lavender. And the thing is, people, right now, the people I wanted to make this for, I think a lot of them. And when people are thinking a lot of you, and they're putting their time and effort into that, that means just something special. I mean, it doesn't just, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not coming from a factory. And sometimes they're the best kind of presents to give to somebody, something you made. Because it is unique. And that's like saying, you know what? I like you enough that I put my own time, money, and energy and effort into making you a gift that I made from my heart. So I see a lot of people, even on a Darman videos, will make fun of people for doing DIY because you're not going out and buying something. Yes, you are. You're buying the materials to take it and make it. And you're using your time, even if you grab something from around your house and sew something or knit something. Well, you've taken your time to make that for somebody. And, that's sad that people don't appreciate the homemade gifts the way they really used to. And that's usually what I do. I don't make nothing to sell. I do it because I consider it stress management and anger management issues. And it's good for me besides doing some other things I shouldn't be getting into, like food and stuff. And trying to watch that addiction. But, it gives me something to do and they smell nice. The whole kitchen smells as good as one of them nature storehouse stores. Like when you go in, you have the homemade soaps and all that. I do have some goat's milk soap base, but this one has got oatmeal and shea butter in it. And that's my alcohol. I use to spray the top. Same with resin. You gotta have that around, keep bubbles out of the way and stuff. So that's what I did in the base. That's all I have right now for mold. And I think that'll be enough, really, for the amount I do at a time. I do crafts at a small, I don't have one of those giant pots to melt the candles, and I have this, a little double boiler or that little thing. I do, one at a time, this one at a time. I'm not out there to make money. I'm not out there to sell it on Etsy. I just do it because I like to have the homemade stuff in the house because it is nicer. Sometimes behind me. I wish I knew how to make that homemade, but I don't, obviously. I don't want to bring lye into the house because it's caustic, so that's melt and pour. That's already gone through the saponification and the lye process, so you don't have to worry about burning your eyes out and your friends and families while they're with you making it, because it's pretty nasty. It can unclog a drain if that's what you're wondering. So, and you wouldn't want that unless you do. You gotta have a really big studio for that stuff. And I'm just making this in my kitchen. Jimmy helped move the microwave. It took about 4 minutes. So 1 minute intervals each time. And about a half pound. I got my scale out. I weighed it. I put it back away for now. Oh, it's right there. But I don't really need to weigh it because I know that right there. Maybe a little bit more would fill that whole thing. And they have all kinds of them. They have little molds. They have those great big large ones where you have to end up cutting them yourself. The only reason I'd have to cut it myself is I use that little thing there. And I got one of the crinkle ones with it. I make, retire that, put that in the kitchen, and use that for fries and vegetables for the air fryer instead of the soap. But I just use that to cut the base down so it's manageable pieces. So, it is a lot of work. It's not like, going to the store, going to a dollar store, or picking up a soap, wrapping it, and here you go, But like I said, I do stuff in small amounts, make wall hangings. I'm gonna start doing them with macrame and tapestry looms, little bits of hats and stuff for myself. I give them away for presents. I'm not out to make money. It's just for self, what do you call that? well, whatever. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Self-improvement, or like a hobby, I guess. Self-rewarding, whatever you want to call it. But that's it. It come out pretty good.